Good day, everyone. Welcome to a new episode. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you that have been active and participating in everything I'm teaching all of you. The likes, the comments, the subscribers, I really appreciate. So in this video, I want to talk about order flow. First of all, what is order flow? Order flow is essentially the real-time interaction between buyers and sellers in the market. It helps each and every one of us understand where aggressive buying or selling is taking place and how that activity influences price movement. Let me write let me write that down. What is order flow? This is the real time between so now price does not move simply because of a candle is bullish or bearish. It moves because orders are being executed. When buying pressure becomes stronger than available selling pressure, price can move higher. When selling pressure overwhelms available buying pressure, price can move lower. Now, buying and selling pressure, I want you to think of the market as an auction. Aggressive buyers are willing to pay higher prices, and price tends to move upward. Aggressive sellers are willing to sell at lower prices, and price tends to move downwards. When neither side has enough strength to take control, price can consolidate or rotate within a range. Now, this is where understanding liquidity and market structure becomes important, because price may move towards an area where orders are resting, then it triggers liquidity, and then either continue or reverse depending on the response from the opposing side. Now let me explain this in details, maybe for you to understand. Now, this was one of the trades I took recently on the step index 200. Yeah. So now, if an aggressive buyer is willing to pay higher prices, price tends to move upwards. In this case, in this scenario, we all know that from this low to this high, Everything here represents chubby. We don't know whether the market is going to either buy or sell. We are just waiting for the market to either take out this low or take out this high. And that is where buyers and sellers don't know what to do. No one is willing to either buy. No one is, that's the market makers. No one is willing to either buy. No one is willing to either sell. So what does the market do in this case? Consolidates or rotates within a range, from this range to this low. So everything here, the market is just consolidating. No one knows whether it's going to buy. No one knows whether it's going to sell. But once one of the candles high or low is broken, then you aim for the opposite direction. And in this case, the market took out this low and my entry was here and I aimed for this high. I'm expecting, because of trend, I'm expecting it to get to higher levels. Now I want you to understand something. Reading order flow within CRT. As a CRT trader, we can use order flow as additional context rather than treating it as a standalone entry model. For example, you have a 4H CRT range. You have this 4H CRT candle. If price approaches the CRT low and runs below it, we can watch how price behaves after that liquidity is taken. So now, if price takes out the low of this CRT candle, you need to watch how price is doing what? Behaving in this area after you took out the liquidity resting here. We need to know if sellers will push price below the CRT low. Because if sellers push price below the CRT low but cannot maintain the move and buyers begin to show interest, this can provide confirmation for a potential total soup reversal type setup. Now, on the other hand, if price breaks the CRT low, which is this candle's low, and selling pressure continues to dominate, the liquidity sweep may not be a reversal. It could be a continuation. Now, if this particular candle took out this low and then you drop down to our 15 minutes time frame after this candle closed and you noticed how the market was reacting after taking out this low, let's say it closed below this particular candle's low, then there is high chance of this setup to fail. It's very possible that it's going to start hunting all the cells. So now the key idea in this thing is CRT gives you the range and important reference points. Now order flow helps you to understand the battle taking place around those levels. So instead of simply thinking price touched the CRT low, therefore I buy, think. You need to think really well and say to yourself, price interacted with the CRT low. What is order flow telling me about the response? So after price took out this low, what am I expecting? Am I expecting it to keep going down? What is the order flow, the market's trend? What's the market doing so far? Is it disrespecting bearish PDRAs or bullish PDRAs? And in this case, you can see that the market is disrespecting all the bearish PDRAs and moving higher. And like I said, probably going to hunt any of these highs to this major buy side liquidity. I hope you found this insightful. Thank you for your time and see you in the next episode. Stay blessed.